Oh my gosh, look at this action. This is looking south. We're looking straight down a north-south road looking south. Boom. Full corona overhead. We have pulsing going over here like lightning. It's absolutely incredible. Welcome to another Explore Everyday video, and we are double dipping tonight. As you can see, I have a great Aurora show going over my shoulder here, and it is also August 11th. We are at the peak of the Perseids meteor shower tonight. So our goal tonight is to capture some awesome Aurora and hopefully get some fireballs or at least some meteors going through it as well. Stick around and let's see what we can get on this Explore Everyday video tonight with Aurora and Perseids meteor showers. Alright, so I'm at one of my close to home Aurora spots, and we are out in western Wisconsin, and farming is kind of the name of the game out here. We've got some really tall corn. So what I'm going to try to do is I have my 20mm on. I got to get it dialed in here for focus quick. But then I am going to try to just get the Aurora going through the corn, which is a little different than a traditional Northwoods feel for an Aurora shot. But I think it could be kind of interesting, and it tells a story of where I'm at. And by using the 20mm, I think I can get pretty good depth of field on my focus, so that's why I went with that. So I'm going down in the ditch here. What I really want to do is just line up corn and the Aurora. So I'm going to turn my headlamp off here to get this done. Alright, that's solid. So I shot that at 4 seconds, f2 at ISO 3200, and it's a little bit blown out, so I'm going to turn that ISO down to 2000 and try this shot again. I kind of like where this is developing. Got my 2-second timer on. Feet are getting wet with the dew down here. Alright. So I like where that went. I'm going to go up a little bit and see if I can get more corn and less road in this shot. Alright, that's kind of a cool shot. I'm kind of at decision time right now. There's a lake that I'm trying to get to. It's about 18 minutes away. Aurora is just nice right now. It was in a substorm when I was driving out here. I could see it from, let me get some light on here. I could see it from 94 when I was driving out here. Tall pillars going all the way up. So we're kind of just in a steady space right now. I haven't looked at the Aurora data, but I think I'm going to pack up and head for that lake now. So if we hit another substorm, I'll be there and set up for some reflections with a dock. All right, I had to make a game time adjustment. I'm still out in the middle of nowhere in a cornfield. I got 2 cameras going right now. I did find an irrigation setup down here that I have my 20mm time lapsing right now. Like, I just have to time lapse. I can't not time lapse. So I have it going every 2.5 seconds with 3-second interval. So it should go pretty quick. I can, get a 250 shot time lapse pretty quickly. And then I have one going straight down the middle of the road, hoping nobody shows up. But you can see we have really good Aurora going right now. It's pretty green. Like I said, I saw big tall pillars driving out here. So I'm just gonna hang out here for another 10 minutes maybe. I mean, it is beautiful. I got shorts on, there's no bugs, it's warm. I mean, this is everything you could ask for right now. Naked eye visible aurora. I can see it clear as day. And I'm almost looking, there might be some fog developing over the corn out here now I can see. There's a farm over there with some pretty bright lights on. So I'm gonna try taking some stills out over the corn. Corn gets off a lot of moisture, a lot of humidity this time of year in August. So not uncommon to have some fog developing like that. So I'm gonna take a shot that way. That could be interesting. Just gonna let that keep running for, like I said, another 10 minutes. And then we are gonna go to the lake and hopefully get there before another substorm takes off. Awesome night here under the stars. And I haven't even seen a shooting star yet. I haven't seen a meteor. I haven't seen a Perseid yet. So that's really why I have my one time lapse running down the road, shooting for Perseids. My 20mm is really more dialed into an Aurora time lapse right now, but obviously if a Perseid shoots through it, we're in a good spot. But I have not seen a single meteor yet. Nice just getting started. It's gonna be a long Monday tomorrow. Plus I'm just getting back from vacation today. Tomorrow, not gonna be fun. This is my view. I'm just laying in the middle of the road right now, looking straight up, waiting for a meteor. Not sure if you can see the stars on the camera here. If I roll over a little bit, there's the back of the Tahoe. There's the Aurora. I got one camera going right over here that you might see the green flash here in a second. And then I just lay here and look up. The road is warm, the air is warm. Just a classic summer night here. Summer nights are numbered, so I gotta soak it up while I can. Look at this. I'm afraid to drive away. Like I said earlier, I have a lake I can drive to. There's not a ton of space to work there when there's not ice, but I'm a little nervous. There could be fog there. If I spend the 20 minutes driving there and it's foggy, that's gonna be no good. There is definitely fog out in this cornfield. But look at this. Look at this, it's gorgeous. So I stopped my time lapse over the irrigation and grabbed my 14mm to take in more of this scene. I mean, this is epic. So I'm still just hanging out at the same spot. Like, I'm afraid to leave, but I'm gonna get bored here. So I'm gonna probably have another 10 minutes. I just started that one, taking a shot every 3 seconds. So if I let that go about 10, 12 minutes, I'll get my 200 shots. But look at this. I mean, just naked eye visible, gorgeous, gorgeous greens to the naked eye. Still haven't seen a meteor. Perseid meteor shower peaking tonight. Still have not seen one. Going handheld here. We are getting dangerously close to overhead auroras. You can see it going up to there. There are no coronas that I can see right now, but very close to overhead. If I spin this way, that's getting more into the city, into the light pollution. You can see that light pollution right there. That's pointing straight at St. Paul. Spin around. That's looking northwest. That's looking straight north. That's looking northeast. And that's looking straight east. Look at that. All right, there's my truck. We've got coronas. It's tempered off a little bit. I was flying my drone and looked up, and we had coronas over the top of us. Seen a few shooting stars now. Of course, none are on video or time lapse that I've seen. But look at that aurora. That's looking almost due east. Again, rotating. We're off the horizon now. Elevated aurora. Just past north. Now we're going to the west. And that's straight west. I'm a little concerned. We do have a bank of clouds to the south. So far they're behaving. Got a little bit of corona trying to kick off on top of us here. Bring it back down. They're straight north. All right, I've moved a little bit, but not too far away. I just moved maybe 200 yards south of where I was, up on top of a hill. I took some panos, panning the whole sky from west to east. We'll see if those stitch well. I've shot south for the second time in 2 months, May 10th and now August 11th. Is that 3 months? May to June, June to July, July, August, 3 months. I've shot south. It's overhead. It's off the horizon now. I'm shooting a time lapse over here straight east, and I'm kind of catching like the edge of the aurora. It almost looks like a supercell, which is pretty awesome. I'm kind of whispering. There's a house pretty close to me here, but I have a really nice overview here. We got fog over the corn, so I got my 14mm catching the edge of the aurora here, and I'm gonna get my other camera out. I am seeing some sporadic Perseids meteors, but not like the 20 to 50 an hour that you can see, and maybe the aurora's washing it out so bright. The ones I've seen, of course, I've not been pointing a camera at, but we'll keep trying. We're shooting away here. It just takes one big fireball. That's all it takes. I think it's coming up on 1 a.m. right now. We are officially in a G3 storm right now, so that's exciting. Goes up to G5, so pretty strong storm we have going on tonight. Kind of down in the fog right now. The Aurora's kind of retreated back to the north a little bit. A little bit of overhead action. I got a kind of an interesting time lapse running off camera over here. I'm still on the same road. I got my irrigation system here. I got the edge of Aurora kind of on one side of it, and I got a cloud bank that's just kind of staying to the south on the other side of it. So it's kind of worlds colliding with open sky, stars in between. So if we get a Perseid to drop into that open gap, that's not asking too much, is it? That would be pretty epic. We still got from west to east Aurora here. I am getting bored here. I'm gonna have to move and find a new spot. I've shot enough tonight, like if it quits or the clouds come in. I didn't bring any battery chargers with, so when batteries are dead, I'm done. Not a lot of color in the Aurora. Pretty green tonight. I'd like to see some more pinks and reds in there. And as in my May 10th video, as you get closer to sunrise, purples really show up. So I don't think I'm gonna make sunrise, but you never know. It is cooling off. I got wet feet. I got one more sweatshirt to put on. Actually, I have a whole suitcase full of clothes with. We just got back from vacation. I just grabbed the whole suitcase. I got my contact solution in there. I can brush my teeth if I need to. If I just want to curl up in the back of the Tahoe, I brought my sleeping bag. You know, I can be mobile, so fun night under the stars. Now we just got to get some of those dang meteors to land where my lenses are pointing. I don't think I've caught one yet. Just going handheld here. You can see that white farm. The lights from that farm are fuzzy. Same with the radio towers off in the eastern distance there. That's all from fog. I'm kind of down in that low area where the fog is in the corn. But man, this is kind of going up. Almost Corona's up there. Still waiting for that good meteor. They get better the closer to morning you get. See how long I can make it. Oh my gosh, look at this action. This is looking south. We're looking straight down a north-south road, looking south. Boom. Full Corona overhead. We have pulsing going over here like lightning. It's absolutely incredible. I don't even know how to capture this all. said it before, for the second time in 3 months, the Aurora has me speechless. I'm still in the same spot. We have 360 right now. I got beams coming down. I don't know if that's a Steve. We got beams coming down to the south. We got coronas overhead. We got bright reds everywhere right now. Naked eye, bright reds, pretty much as far as the eye can see. I don't know what to do. I don't have another good spot to go to. I don't want to go to my lake spot because it only looks north and it's very small. I can drive, I don't know, 2 sections over and see what looks different, but there's not been one car on this road the whole time I've been here. I'm sure that's going to jinx it now. But I'm running out of compositions. Like, I'm really trying to get creative. We got fog, we got reds, we got irrigation, we got corn on both sides. I'm using the road for a composition, but I'm running out. I'm gonna have to move, and I don't think these Auroras are gonna quit anytime soon. Man, look at these reds. Look at these reds coming right over me. I gotta take some pictures of this. All right, 2:20 in the morning. We still have Aurora going. It's definitely tapered off from the peak when it was at G3 levels earlier. Still naked eye visible. This would be very good to see anywhere. There's actually a corona overhead as I'm saying, well, it's kind of tapering off, but definitely not as vibrant as it was an hour ago. I'm gonna try to shoot this corona. I'm gonna just stick out here for a while longer. I got a new spot, got some water, so I got some reflections going here. It's a busy spot. There's someone else when I got here, a lady, very friendly, let me kind of pull up, and she took off, said her phone battery was dead. I don't like being out here with other people because I'm sure they don't know what I'm up to. I asked her if this was a pretty quiet road. She was like, yeah, it's quiet during the day. At night, 5 minutes later, another car comes through. Another lady out looking at Aurora. Hopefully 2:20, got the spot to ourselves now. And I'll touch base in a little bit, but still got Aurora. We got Pleiades star cluster up here. Still a lack of Perseid meteors. Like, I've just not really even seen that many just out of the corner of my eye anywhere. So, I don't know. But Aurora definitely makes up for it. It's just before 3. BZ is completely flipped to the north. Still good Aurora. It's been fun watching it build from the north, go completely overhead, get to the south, and now it's kind of retreating back to the north. So I'm gonna, not say cut my losses, but I'm gonna call it a night. I'm tired. Thanks so much for watching if you made it this far. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. Those are things that can really help me try to grow my channel and show some support. Doesn't cost you anything to hit that subscribe button, but that can help me out. So that is all I ask. I hope you enjoyed this video. Another amazing Aurora night under the stars. Not quite May 10th, but much better than your average. We hit G3. Thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna quit yapping, and we'll see you in the next one.